Hi, beautiful Aquarius. Welcome to a new era. My name is Emma. Aquarius, this is your general reading, which means it can be about anything and everything. And we're just going to dive right in and see what we can find for you. And we start very broad. We start very general. And then go deeper and deeper into the message. So follow me on this little journey, will you? At the end of this reading, there's going to be an extension. And we're going to see if you want to come with me even deeper into the message for that extension. I have two cards coming out. Wow. First card that came out was Truth Be Told. Opening the window to your soul, number 14. And then we have Deep Knowing. Stars Aligning, number 43. That's a really beautiful energy. So Truth Be Told here is literally all about opening the window to your soul. Opening your heart up. Opening your heart space. Opening your soul to the... to real truth, to honesty, to authenticity. And there's a lot of love flying around there. So there could be a lot of love coming in for you, or just in general feeling a lot of love. With the number 14, if you listened to me before, like if you look this up in numerology, you won't find it there. But me and my guides have just, and I just have to say, as I start to talk about this, there's a butterfly flying around outside. So there could be a significance there for somebody. Major transformation. 14 has become my strongest, most beautiful number. It's like 12 is divine. Nope, 12 is masculine. 13 is divine feminine. And then it's like we have this transformation, death leading to life, and divine feminine with the 13. The big transformation with the butterfly there. That leads to 14, where we have a new opportunity for the heart. 14 is like all about the new opportunity for the heart. It's like a second chance for the heart to just feel empathy, to feel grace, to feel seen, to feel heard, to feel important. It's just really, really beautiful. Truth be told. And I always think of like the golden mask, like theater or the movies or like the arts or something like that. You stand on it. So we're going to see what this is about. We're going to go deeper into the message. And then we have Deep Knowing, which is basically your connection with the universe, your connection with your inner being that is like unwavering. Like you're sticking to your guns, like you're having that connection with your inner being. And when you do, the stars, I don't know if you see that, but the stars are aligning. And you are the star, like Aquarius is represented as the star. So the fact that the stars... The fact that we have authenticity and realness, honesty, truth, opening your window to your soul. 14, which is also very much about like your heart being in balance. And here the deep knowing, the communication between you and the universe and the stars aligning. It just, and you being the star, it just talks a lot about you being very much in alignment or inspiring you to be very much in alignment. So we're going to see which one it is and what's going on here for you. So can we clarify this Truth Be Told? Okay, I just have to show you. It flipped but didn't come out. The world. So we're ending a cycle and coming into something new. Lucky number 21. Can we clarify Truth Be Told? Okay, so it did want to play, but it sort of didn't fully come out. So the world is coming out again. It's like, didn't you hear me? So they wanted to pay more attention to this. It says a very happy ending, coming full circle, spiritual growth and insight. So the world to me very much is like you've done something enough. Like there's the period of it and that's it. Like we don't need to do this anymore. Lesson learned. I got information shared. I learned what I wanted to learn. And it's not like it's a lesson in the sense that it can be. It sucked. And then, we move into greener paths. Like it doesn't have to necessarily be that. It can be that you did something for a long period of time that you really thoroughly enjoyed, but you sort of have come to the end of that. Like you don't, if for instance, you really love to paint And then you just feel like, yeah, you've been selling paintings forever and you've been painting, and that's probably always going to run in your blood. Like you're always going to be a painter somehow, some way. But for now, it just feels like there's another calling, or there's a different calling right now. And so like we've come to the end of this and we're going to start something new. So it doesn't necessarily, when I say lesson learned or information shared, it doesn't have to be that, you know, life sucked up until this point and now we're going to do something different. But there is something about, since there's pure alignment with the universe and your deep inner knowing, and we're opening the window to your soul, it sort of indicates that whatever went on in the past wasn't like all that authentic. It wasn't like you were leading your most passionate life, or you weren't leading your most purposeful life, if that makes sense. Your most authentic and real life. And with all that blue there with Michael, it's this, the throat chakra, which again enhances the truth or the authenticity here. So we're ending a cycle of something old, and it's like we're opening it up. Like, okay, so I'm going to try this a different way. I'm just going to move forward now and try this a different way. And as you open up, if there's been a fear to really open up, or a fear to leave something behind and step into something new, for sure you're going to be met with love. Like there's so much love around you. And the owl is like the wisest bird. And so we have a lot of wisdom and we have a lot of love that will meet you. Like you will always be met with what you have going on inside of you, right? Whatever, like everything out here looks so real, but it's your own projection, right? That you're projecting out into the world. And so if you're being met with wisdom and love right now, and the old has ended, it just means that you've done that internal shift that now allows like this new stuff to come out. And if you're met with wisdom and love, it talks about you being wisdom and love inside of you first. And I can agree with that, since this card is out here with the deep knowing, with stars aligning, with you aligning. So it makes sense. So for this deep knowing, how can we clarify that for Aquarius, please? Wouldn't it be amazing if the World card came out again? We can't though, because it's the same deck. But we have Change Your Life and Ace of Michael. So it's basically the World coming out twice. I mean, the World, we're ending a cycle and we're starting something new. With Michael, that talks about authenticity. And then we have Change Your Life, which in a purple border, which is the spirituality. And then we have Change Your Life. We're ending a cycle and coming into something new with Ace of Michael. So I'd say it flipped but didn't come out, and then it came out, and then it's like it comes out a third time. So it's the same. It's very much like this is really what's going on in your life right now. It's not too many different things. It might look different in a different way, like physically, like you could do still all these different things. And if you're like we are now in Sweden, like we're in summer and there's a lot of people on vacation, maybe have you all these like different cities to visit, or you go to see your friends, or whatever you're doing. I'd say that the core thing right now that beneath it all that is going on is that we're shifting something from the old into the new. You're changing your life, and definitely for the better. We're changing the life that you have lived up until this point. You're changing it, and you're coming into this Ace of Michael, which is the highest possible energy in any situation. And Ace is bringing new, like it's bringing new energy into a situation. It's bringing a brand new beginning. And then we have a frog or a toad that is sitting on that cliff, which for me represents happiness, to like find the happiness in the small things. So big change here happening for you. There's an end of the cycle. We're coming into something new. We're bringing authenticity and realness. That's really important right now, that we're changing whatever you're changing your life in now. It's almost like whatever sort of encounter, if you're starting a new business, if you're meeting a new person, you're meeting new friends, it has to be honest. Like Aquarius can't, you, not even for like a short amount of time. Yeah, I can spend time with those people. Like they're harmless, you know, because yeah, they might not be the most authentic group of people that you ever saw, but I can still have a little bit of fun. No, that's gonna just be like, not gonna deal with it. I'm not interested. And so there's this very authentic, real, raw, beautiful energy that steps in this change, which means you can cut some people out of your life. It means that whoever up until this point weren't completely honest with you, or weren't completely like up there with you, and maybe you haven't been there from the beginning either. I mean, this is the world, so we're ending something, and it's like you're coming to this realization about yourself. You're opening up in a way that you probably haven't opened up before, and you're very much in alignment with yourself. It's very important, this connection with the universe right now. And so you could have started practicing this before, but now as you're changing your life, you are coming into this energy. And as you come into it and you're sort of climbing the vibrational ladder, and you're like standing so far up on this cliff here, it's like, it's sort of telling you that whoever doesn't fit that high vibrational energy has to go, or vibrationally, automatically will just sort of disappear from your life. Sometimes we don't even have to be to make a big hairy deal out of it, because it's like the vibration takes care of it. Like if you're not on the same wavelength anymore and you're starting to rise, and they're not coming with, they're gonna vibrate themselves out of your life. There might be some people you have to cut out of your life, because it's somebody that you are very close with, or somebody that's your parent, or somebody that's your, like, we've been friends forever, you know. It doesn't have to be that dramatic either, that you sort of have a sit down and you talk with them and say, I have to cut you out of my life because I'm so freaking high up, you know. There's more empathetic and more like just kind ways of doing it. And one of the kindest way is to understand that law of attraction takes care of it. So you will move on to higher grounds, and you will invite what's honest. I just want to clarify this change your life. Can we just be a little bit more clear about the change your life here? Five of Raphael and the Sun. Again, spiritual border. Number 19. This is the change of your life. So it feels like up until this point, I see this as you've been given a lot of gifts. Oh, that's interesting now with the toad or with the frog. It's like you could have kissed a lot of frogs along the path. If there's somebody looking for love and you want a new romantic partner, this could indicate like there's been a lot of frog kissing. And now as you rise up, as you come to this higher state of energy, this higher frequency, there's going to be a different ball game altogether when you meet somebody new, if that's what's interesting to you right now, to find a romantic partner. So this card really says the same thing, because we have all of these gifts, and it can be like for business, career, it can even be for health. Like you've been through all these things before, and here comes again lesson. And again, I don't mean it as you're here for a bunch of lessons. You're not here to learn a bunch of lessons. You're here to grow, and you're here to find your most authentic self, and you're here to really explore your full potential, and to just really have mind-blowing love and happiness in your life. And so in order to get there, it can feel like we're passing through some lessons for sure. And here on the bottom of the card, it looks like gifts, like presents that you've opened, and then you've opened another present, and then you open another present, and then you open another present. Like you've gone through this relationship to this relationship to this relationship, or the same longer relationship where you've gone through this thing and this thing and this thing, and it has grown you and grown you and grown you. And if this is a career situation or business situation, you could have gone through different companies, tried your own business, gone through just various experiences, and it has allowed, 5 of Raphael is all about overcoming those obstacles and be in for a change here. So we have, this is clarifying change your life, and 5 is all about great opportunity for change. And then we have Raphael, which is all about the healing of the mind, the healing of the heart. And you're dressed now, it doesn't matter if you're a woman or a man, you're dressed in a green dress with a green border with Raphael, which speaks about complete healing. There's the, I love how this is the deep, like underneath it all, like underneath all the other cards, there's the deep knowing. There's the connection with your inner being. There's the stars aligning. On top of that comes out change your life and the ace of Michael. And to clarify the change your life, on top of that comes this 5 of Raphael and the sun. So it's like, yeah, you've gone through some stuff, but we have deep knowing. Deep knowing was always like at the core of this, and you're stepping into more and more now this deep knowing. And we saved the best for last. It's like you saved whatever is a match to this green dress. So you're gonna meet somebody else that really fits your clothing. No, but like you're gonna meet somebody else that really fits the energy that you're in right now. And obviously you met the people in the past, however much you want to admit that, or however much you sort of don't want to be aware of it, you met the match that has always fit your vibration or your expectation, your expectation of that relationship. So if you have something active saying, you know, it always goes to shit, or, you know, like this time around, you know, I hear people saying, it doesn't have to be this, but I'm just saying, there could be certain times where somebody has said, you know, I'm so afraid because I was cheated on in the past, or somebody screwed me over in the past, and that's like my biggest fear, that somebody's going to do that again. And then they have that active and they keep talking about it, and they even bring it up to the person that they just met, that is this, listen, this is my biggest fear, that you're going to cheat on me. Like, I'm so scared that you're going to cheat on me and I'm eventually going to leave me. And they sit there and they promise, of course not, babe. That's not me. That's not who I am. But because the vibration is so freaking strong of you having abandonment issues and so afraid, and you maybe would even argue to say, and I'm not saying this is the thing that's going on, but the thing is that you attract what you have vibrationally. And most people would not admit to that. But they keep talking about it. They keep saying, like, I am afraid that this is going to happen. And then when it finally happens in that even new relationship, it goes like, it feels like it takes so much harder, because it feels like you say, and I even told them. The worst part is that I told them how bad I feel about being cheated on or being screwed over by, and then they go do the same thing. I mean, that's even worse. Knowing how sucky I feel that is, and then they still do that. No, they're just an answer to your vibration. That's it. So if that is not cleaned up, which it looks like it is, whatever this is that you're moving away from, a happy ending, coming full circle, no more lesson, no more information needed to be shared. Whatever, if that was you being afraid of being cheated on, you dealt with it enough that you feel more whole in it. If you have abandonment issues, you're scared that somebody's going to leave you, you're going to end up alone. It seems like you work through those and you're now ready to meet somebody new from a very, very whole vantage point. So to my point here is that you could have dealt with all these other various relationships in the past that were all a match to your vibration or what you were expecting out of the relationship. And the most seems to be the fear that we have, that we keep repeating. But now there's wholeness here, and there's a package laying in the mirror. It's so interesting that it's the mirror, what's being reflected back to you, is this beautiful green package with yellow ribbon. The green matching the green with yellow ribbon, which is so much strength and power and worthiness. It's really, really beautiful. Together with the sun, that is just pure happiness. Pure happiness, the happiest card in the deck. 19 is the prince or the princess of heaven. So that's like your person. And if you have heard me before, you know that unicorns and peacocks are my indicator that a person is around you. A soulmate connection is in the essence. So we both have the indication that you're ready for a soulmate, in the sense that this is the person that you want to stay with. This is it. This is a match. Is the biggest reveal is that you are in alignment. You are in the deep knowing. You are making the stars align right now. And as you're starting and changing your life and coming out being really authentic. This is what you can now attract. And so it says, first it says, I didn't read that out. Everything happens for a reason. Release regret and embrace the opportunities for happiness. Search the silver lining. And then the sun, happiness, all those sunflowers with the soulmate connection in the essence of you. Life is wonderful. Thrive through the power of positive thinking and inspiring success. So I'm going to create an extended here and see what else is out there for you, going deeper into the message. So if you feel like you're drawn to this, you're so welcome to the extension. The link to that is in the description box down below, and we're going to see what else we can find. If not, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you back soon. Aquarius, take care, guys.